안녕하십니까 여러분. 다시 돌아왔어요. 잘 지내셨어요? Nice to see you guys again. I'm wondering if I'm being a little too formal with my Korean. I don't know, but always better to probably err on the more polite side and use the more polite 존댓말 than use more casual language, I guess. Anyway, hi again, everybody. I'm here with another reaction video. This one is going to be to RM's song Seoul from his recent mixtape. So let's go ahead and open that up, and then let's get to it.
차가운 새벽 공기에 난 몰래 눈을 뜨네 이 도시의 harmony 난 너무나 익숙해 내 어린 날들은 아득하고 빌딩과 차들만 가득해도 이젠 여기가 나의 집인걸 너왜 서울과 발음이 비슷한 걸까 무슨 영혼을 가졌길래 무엇이 날 이토록 널 곁에 잡아두나 내게 난 추억조차 없는데 난 이제 네가 너무 지겨워 너의 맨날 똑같은 잿빛 표정 아니 나는 내가 두려워 이미 널 보가 돼버렸거든 사랑과 미움이 같은 말은 넌 I love you so 사랑과 미움이 같은 말은 넌 I hate you so 사랑과 미움이 같은 말은 넌 I love you so 사랑과 미움이 같은 말은 넌 I hate you so
Why? Huh. This is another like kind of sad song. Bittersweet.
비슷한 듯 조금씩 다른 빌딩 역한 듯 아닌 듯한 삶의 향과 따뜻한 척하는 차가운 공원들 늘 헤매야 하는 사람들과 너만은 하늘 품는 한강들과 혼자 하늘을 볼 수 없는 그네들과 다 큰애들과 좀 늦어버린 친구들은 툭하면 떠나겠다 해 난 끄적거려보지만 웃질 못해 너무 인정하기 싫지만 이미 난 너의 미움과 그 역겨움까지 다 사랑해 전기천에 비린내 사랑해 선유도의 쓸쓸함을 사랑해 돈만 있으면 살기 좋다던 어느 택시기사의 그 한숨까지도 I love you.
It really sounds like New York. Even this tunnel reminds me of the Battery Tunnel in New York. Less squished. Yeah, totally. Ooh, trippy. With the reflection.
여보세요? 한강인데 가려고.
I thought that's what he was saying in the phone the phone conversation. I hate you, Soul. It sounds so pretty, but pretty voice. Vocal monster. Huh. And then everything just disappears. Yeah, that was really pretty. But at the same time, like with Forever Rain, I have to wonder what his motivation was and what made him want to write that. It's sad, you know? I wonder if there's anything particular that inspired that, although it does feel like, we all come to that point where, like, we end up seeing our hometown differently, especially if we still live there now. It's how we used to see it when we were young, which is usually like full of light and full of everything seems so much bigger then, and the contrast between good and bad was so much higher, and the places that we loved we really loved, and the places that we hated we really hated, and seemed like so intimidating. Whereas when we get older, the disparity lessens, and we don't love things as extremely, and we also don't hate things as extremely. Usually, there's some pretty hateful adults out there, but usually it's almost like a numbness sort of sets in, and a cynicalness. Cynicism is the actual word there. A cynicism sets in where things, especially the things that are familiar, no longer look as beautiful to us anymore. Yeah, I was saying as I was watching the video that it was very similar with what he was talking about to how New York actually is, or at least my feelings on New York, where it's like sometimes New York and certain parts of New York is beautiful. Sometimes it's like you come across that one smell in the city and it's disgusting, and you're like, yeah, like this whole place is like this, and there's the crowds in Times Square, and it's like everything's so expensive and stuff, but then there is this comfort in the familiarity, and then there are certain places that you come upon again, that trigger memories of how you viewed it when you were younger, and then yeah, there's comfort in the familiar, and so there's this very love-hate relationship that you have with this place that you grew up and this place that you live in now. And yeah, it's really interesting. I think part of the anger in that comes with growing up, and it's more anger at this loss of innocence, in a way, of seeing the world how you once did, and less anger at the place for being the place, and more anger at this wonderful naivete that we had growing up that allowed us to see things the way we had, and see things in such contrast between being so starkly beautiful or so terrible. And it's that kind of mourning that loss of that. But yeah, I enjoyed this one a lot. I have a lot more than Forever Rain, I think. It was pretty, but I also enjoyed the subject matter. I guess it resonated with me personally, this one. So that was cool to see and to watch. Yeah, really nice, and I really love the instrumental, and the vocals were really, really nice. I think he might have used some autotune on it, but I do know that Namjoon is getting better with his vocals in general, and I'm really proud of him because I know he's always wanted to sing. Good for him. If he wants to sing, I'm so glad that Big Hit is letting him. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'm gonna be back again soon with a video for Moonchild. Alrighty, bye-bye! Okay, let me just make sure that my angle is good. We're gonna go like that, we're gonna go like that, and I'm gonna go like that, and we're good.